Yo, what is up, everyone? How we doing? How we doing? What's up, Silver, my man? What's up, Ross? I see Ross and Kura having a conversation. Is XCN gonna deliver? Yeah, it will at some point. ZBCN's still bullish here. Yeah. So Coinbase is actually buying ZBCN. But yeah, what's up, Kerr? What's up, Ross? What's up, Slava? How you doing, my man? What's up, Wyatt? How we doing? Yeah, the Vegas BTC conference, those things just don't do anything. It's never bullish. What's up, Zero? Yeah, ZBCN is, I mean, the only coin that's really pumping, I guess, right now. She's up from the last time we looked at her last night. I can't believe she's still bullish. Yeah, let's see. Hopefully you guys are making some money on this thing. I should have been in on it. Yeah, it pumped all the way back up here again. 30% from last night. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, this thing's got momentum right now. It's getting stuck at the 1272 though. If we can get through this 5 level, then next stop up on ZBCN is, of course, the next stop 1414 at 6.5. Another 30% spike up. Oh man. Bitcoin. Yeah, but the conferences, they just don't ever do anything. We're still stuck here. Weekly candles are still stuck at the high. And I think someone just bought a bunch of Bitcoin. What was it? The GameStop? GameStop piled into Bitcoin and it's going down now, so I don't know why that is. I mean, we're still holding up, but we're stuck. We're stuck at the high. What's up, Roger? How you doing, my man? Gold or XRP? What's up, Cater? How you doing? It's still only a 300 million market cap. Yeah, ZBCN. Yeah, ZBCN's a good play. I wish I would have got in where I wanted to get in at. Keep kicking myself for that because I bought Beam instead of ZBCN. I thought Beam was going to go up first, and then I was going to jump into ZBCN right here. And nope, it left without me. I know it's still early, but I don't have the money at the moment. We got Slava for 2. I appreciate that, my man. Cold soda for you. I appreciate the 2. I actually got cold soda from Buc-ee's. Oh, it's refreshing. But it's already almost gone. I appreciate the 2. He says go to the gas station. Yeah, it would be nice if the YouTube super chat money was instant. You could just cash it out like Cash App or something. But I won't get that $2 till next month. So next month I'll buy me a soda. Oh, yeah, and I got to keep checking my Cash App because last night on the live stream, Marcia sent me 10 on Cash App that I didn't see till today to look at ACH. But I appreciate that, Marcia, if you're hanging out in the shadows. What's up, Eldor? You made $860 so far? You're up that much, Kura? That's nice. Yeah, ZBCN is still going and low market cap still. I'm glad you're making it. I didn't make any money today. I never make any money. TARS AI to $3. Let's see. to $3. I don't remember our target. Oh, it's at 13 cents. Nah, they ain't. Did you say $3 for real? I mean, it's crypto. You never know. It's looking very bullish here. Even TARS AI looks like it's about to take off. I still think we're getting a move up soon. I know people are calling for a move down, but let's just go up already. I'm tired of it. This crypto stuff has me going back to work now because we've been so bearish. Could have hit $3. I would say definitely $1. Yeah, maybe $3. That's not that big of a move. If TARS AI is going to be big, then that's only a 26x to 335. So yeah, I guess I changed my answer. Yeah, because when we flip bullish, you're going to have these giant candles spawning in. It looks like it's going to start going soon. It looks like it just wants to have a candle spawn in. Yeah, is the music too loud, or is it good? Yeah, what would I be at right now? If I would have put that $90 on ZBCN instead of Beam with my little 3x long on it. Damn, I don't even want to look. If I would have bought Beam like right here, or ZBCN, damn, that's almost a 5x. Oh, yeah, I think I went over that last night. I would have had a 15x out of $90. What would I be at? That's so unfortunate. Oh my god. Damn, I would be up $1,300 right now. Oh well. What's up, DZ? How you doing, my man? Yeah, you can buy it on Blowfin, my man. Anyone can use Blowfin. Set up a Blowfin account and just do a small little leverage play on it and see what happens. Not financial advice. What? You were making cat? What the heck is that? You were making cat from Kong Cement today? Let's see, am I missing anything? What's up, Fernando? Alt season is near. We can hope. Small correction and win 135, 140. For what? What's up, Brock? Yeah, I think we're looking at it right now. Zebek is bullish. Zebek is bullish. She's been bullish for a while. Is it the top? I don't know. If we can't get through on this candle here, maybe. It's got 2 days left, though. Could be in store for a double top here. Yeah, I don't remember where we were looking at it last night, but we said a correction back down to the top here could be in play. I don't know if that wick came down. I don't remember where we were looking last night, but we said if it comes down here and bounces off of the 236 at 003, then you're still bullish, and that's exactly what it did. But we need this candle right here to break this candle high, and then I would say we're still bullish. It's not looking bad, but it's getting stuck at that 5 level. So it could still technically from here wick all the way back down or come all the way back down to that 236. Drop 30%. So if it's back down at 3.3, could be a good spot to get in. Jump back in and see what happens at that point. But other than that, you're over the high. It looks good here. Price to beat is 5.2. Next stop is another 30% spike up to 6.5. Yeah, Zebek was a good play. Dogging me. Dogging Me and Mudang. Yeah, Mudang's about to take off, I think. I don't know when Dogging Me is gonna take off, but it's just kind of doing nothing. Oh, she's coming back down. I mean, that's not a horrible move for any coin. Especially when you have a strong move up. Yeah, you're down below, low to the high 382, depending on where we want to draw this at. Yeah, we'll just keep it there. You got to get back over 8, and then 8.9, and then 9.7, of course, and then you're probably going to move up. But it's not a bad look. If it can get back over 8.9, but right now, 8 is your price to break. 6.8 is your support. Could come down a little lower, 6.18, and drop 20%. But it's not looking horrible. But that's what you like to see on a move up with 2 large candles, and then just, you know, the little pullback, little bull flag, whatever you want to call this. I get to stick, but it's not doing anything at the moment. Just kind of pulling back. And then, as we keep saying, Dogging Me to the top of the fib, up to a penny and a half is a 23, almost a 24x from here. And then Mudang is still holding up. Yeah, if I had the money right now, if I had an extra $100, I would put 100, not 100x, damn, 100x long, because I can trade Mudang on Blowfin. Man, I would love to catch this before it runs. This thing's about to blast out of here. You can clearly see the triangle pattern forming, continuation after the strong move up, consolidation. About to flip back bullish on the stock RSI is about to cross bullish again. Jesus, what's the MACD doing? MACD. Oh man. All right. What's up, Ben? ALB. Need Mudane to go to the 285 to break even. I don't know what that means, 285. She's about to move up, in my opinion. That's very bullish. ALB, Mudang's about to take off. Not financial advice. Everyone pile in. Damn, I can't wait till I get some money so I can start buying some of these coins, actually making money. It's gonna happen, but I gotta wait a couple weeks before I get my first paycheck. Alien Base is still holding up. You came high to the low, got stuck at the 0.5 at 14.6. That's your price to beat. It's trying to hold bullish right now at about 10.5. Doesn't look horrible. Pull it down just a hair. So you're holding bullish over 10.5. And let's see if there's another double fib here, double support. Yeah, you're over the double 382, so even if you dip down to that, if I can get this to stay, dip down to about 9.9 to 10.4, but not looking horrible. And then once you get over the 618 at 20 cents, to the moon she goes. Where's she going? No one knows. I have no idea, but a new high, keep it simple, a new high up to about $1.20 from here. Very possible. Be about almost a 12x from here. I mean, these coins are getting ready to go. Which coin's moving right now? ZBEC. B3. Damn, there's only 18 people in here. Where's all the ZBEC Moon Boys? Like we had the XCN Moon Boys. Oh no, B3 lost support. Yeah, B3 is a new coin. I don't know what they're doing with their tokens, so that's something you got to watch out for. So support right now is 0.004, and price to get back over, of course, 4.4 to 4.7. Put the bottom back in. I'm not looking the best at the moment. It could still even come down to the 786 here. Drop another 13% to 3.5 if you lose that support at 4, and still, you know, put in that. Where if we go to the weekly, yeah, it's still setting up for a bullish pattern, a bullish, you know, a bullish setup. It'll pull back to one of those prices, and then it still goes up. But as for B3, I have no idea where this one's going to end up. It's going to be a good play. Like I said, if they don't release a bunch of tokens before it goes to the moon. What is it at? Not even a penny. So you got to get pretty much to a penny for a breakout. 6 cents would give you a 15x from here. But like I said, I have no idea. Should be a good play though. Base's first bull run. A lot of these bigger base coins are going to just absolutely rip out of here. DC says mood hang about to run. In my opinion, it is. What's up, Hash? Are you working? Nah, my first day is tomorrow. Tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I will, if I'm not dead tired, I will live stream until, you know, every night after work. I'll let you guys know how it goes tomorrow. Swift coin. Swift coin, I don't think's moving. I don't think anything's moving except Z-back. But things are looking like they want to move. The Swift coin. Yeah, Swift coin's in the same exact spot. It hasn't really moved at all. It's just not moving. Excuse me. Yeah, the bottom was put in over the high. You're getting stuck here, that's all. I don't remember if it was the 382 or what it was. Yeah, so high to the low short term, if it can get over 15 up to 16. Back over 15 to be bullish, and then if we can break that 1272 it's getting stuck at. Until then, it's just going sideways. It's not doing anything. Swift coin is going to be a good play, but it's getting accumulated right now. Yeah, it's holding bullish over the 382. So as long as you're over 13.8, it's still holding bullish here. And then of course, Swift coin to the moon. I mean, it went from consolidation to curling up, higher highs and higher lows. It's holding up. This thing's probably going to hit 50 cents to $1. 50 cents I would take. That's almost a 35x. And Swift coin to $1 is an 88x from here. Almost an 89x, so not a bad move. So 10, 20, 50, and $1 as your prices to take profit. Swift coin would be a good rollover play. What's everyone eating? Yeah, still waiting for you guys to join the Discord. I don't know if the link is still good. I don't know how often you got to put the link up. Let me see. Let me check the Discord. See if I need to ban anyone. Yeah, you guys join the Discord and you guys can share a picture of what you're eating. We'll see what kind of slop you guys are eating. We can see Slava's food he cooks. Muffin Man. Oh man, we got one. We got a bogey. ZBEC is the best. XCN dead. No, XCN's still just going sideways. I haven't looked at it today. Did I look at it today? I don't think I did an update today. I was running my kids all over the place. Oh, no, we're still good. It's just not doing anything like Swiftcoin. It's still in our bull flag. Coming down a little bit. It's not dead, it's just not doing anything. Excuse me. Yeah, it's holding over low to the high 618 at 18 at the moment. You'll know it's going once it gets back over 2.2. But until then, it's just sitting here. Yeah, you guys answer the poll. 32 votes. XRP is winning. You don't have Discord? You can just load the app on your phone. I did that recently. Just make an account, log in, and go to YouTube and click on the link. A lot of people don't have it. I don't understand it, but it's an easy way to chat and just snap little pictures and send it. Ban everyone. Let's see. But yeah, we got it. We got the little thing, TCU Army. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Alright, you guys, I think can see Discord now. Yeah, scroll down the list. See, there's a crypto undead right here. That's not me. So we click on them. Ban crypto undead 0. And he's banned. Oh, there's going to be a lot of banning when we go bullish again. Like last night, we had some people spamming their coin in here. I don't know if they were bots or not. But yeah, it's going to be all kinds of crazy stuff like that happening when we're actually going up. Sub Hunter, take on Spell Token. We're bullish on Spell Token. It's up to how to. Yeah, if they're actually buying the coin, then I don't see why they wouldn't list it. Just like Kurt was saying, they're buying it up to dump it on everyone that piles in on Coinbase. Spell Token. Yeah, Spell Token we were talking about last night. Trying to find the next ZBEC and XCN coin. And maybe it's Spell Token, I don't know. They say it's a utility coin. But Spell Token's on the bottom. It's got a very good looking chart. Hopefully it waits for me. Let's just go to the monthly. Yeah, it's down here on the bottom. Oh, we got that wick down too that we were discussing. Oh no. We're just looking at the macro picture. It's going sideways. It's holding the uptrend. It's holding higher highs and higher lows. Doesn't look bad at all. They tagged the final 786 support a couple of times now. It's holding. Yeah, this chart looks very good. That level at 5. I would say it's only a matter of time. I mean, if you ever wanted to buy Spell Token, this is it. This is the bottom for it. I wish I could buy it. So potential new high is, depending on where it's going to go, 0.5 or just above the 3 too. If it goes to the 0.5, it's going to 6x its next leg up. And as for how high is it going to go, 6.8 retracements, your 10.5x. And then if we can hit a penny, there's a 22x, 23x. But yeah, Spell Token is real good. It's on my list. It's waiting for me to get in. Yeah, I can't even say your name. What is that? How do you say that? I'll just call you H for now. I appreciate you. What's your top 3 coins that you would buy? That would buy me a house in Frisco. I have no idea. Coins that are on the bottom that we're looking at. Like I said last night, if I had the money right now, I would. If I had the money to not worry about, I would buy Spell Token, ACH, Elon, and then throw some money at some other coins. I can't think of any right now. Moon targets for Miggles? I have no idea. If they list Miggles on Coinbase, then it may go to the moon. Right now it's doing nothing. Still bearish. Couldn't hold a 3-2. But it looks like it's coming back down to the 236. I think it was holding support. Yeah, without getting too much into it. You got to get over 4.6, 4.5 to be bullish again. As for targets, like I said, it has to get listed on more exchanges. From today, it's not a horrible move. Almost a 10.5x to 37. So probably maybe 40 to 50 cents for a good conservative target. For a 14.5x from today. I mean, it's at 3.5, so if they list it on Coinbase, I don't see why not $1. At least $1 if it gets listed on Coinbase. So that's a 20, almost a 28x. So if you got $1, Mr. Miggles, then I would get out definitely. I've never heard of Natiz, but I've heard of Dymo. He makes sandwiches with grilled zucchini, peppers, sun-dried tomato spread, olive oil, and mozzarella. That sounds delicious, my man. What's up, Bryant? How you doing? Pronounced Esau. I think I said that right. All right. Esau. Esau in the house. We got 27 bogeys in here. So what is Bitcoin doing? I haven't even looked at it today. She's down. Oh, that's right. We did look at it. They piled out of GameStop and piled into Bitcoin, and now it's just going down. Makes no sense. Bullish news is always bearish for the price. Trying to think of another coin that I would buy. Yeah, I got the music on just shuffle, so it's playing all the different songs. Cardano. Yeah, Cardano's even holding up bullish here. It refuses to come back down to the macro trend. It's holding bullish over the 382. I think Cardano's going to $6, $6 to $7. I'll have to remember that, Esau. Also, we got another Texan in the house. Frisco, Texas. I don't even know where that is. Yeah, we got a couple people from Texas that are always here. Silver's from Texas. RWA DPIN protocol. All right, let me get, what do you say, whiff? G&H says whiff. I almost typed G&H. Whiffed, what is whiff doing? Yeah, I need to get some Tether on my Blowfin account so I can long some of these coins, man. Because I know we're going to be looking at the Mudang chart here in a week or so, and it's going to be flying. Looking at whiff from the bottom. Yeah, see, whiff came back down and tagged this area, this volume area here. It could have went lower, but it didn't. It held, it bounced. You're over the 382 at 87, so you're bullish. Getting stuck at the 0.5 at 120. So 87 is your support to stay bullish. 21 is the price to beat. And bull run possibly breakout over 168 here, 618. It's not looking horrible. It's doing the same thing these other coins are doing. They ran and now they're going sideways. They're holding. They're consolidating, forming bullish patterns. So it looks to be whiff is in a continuation pattern. So maybe we're about to get whiff and Mudang to take off. I don't remember what Giga was doing, but maybe Giga too. First order of business, once you get over the 618, of course, if this thing's going to hit a new high, which it probably will, $10, $10.30, a 9.5x from here. I think that's very possible. I think 10 to 20x's on these meme coins are what they're going to do. The big meme coins and the frog coins. If it goes to the next leg up, that would be about a 14x to $15. So yeah, 10, 15, and then maybe 20 bucks, 30 bucks maybe. Yeah, 30 bucks will get you a 28x. But it's not looking too shabby where it is. It looks pretty good here. It's just consolidating. I guess I'll just draw it. That way we see if it plays out. Don't kill the coin. But whiff doesn't look bad. Oh yeah, that's right. You're from Texas, but you moved to Colorado. You abandoned us. You abandoned us, my man. Oh, you're from California, but you moved to Texas. How you liking it? RWA DPIN. Kiko says LCX. Let's go. RWA DPIN. Is that actually the ticker? Oh man, is that a deck screener coin? Billy's dying again. What's up, Flip Coins, my man? Yeah, I saw Billy was going back down. What else did you call it? SUIR Whoppin. Alright, here we go. Okay, it's on MEXC, so we'll use the MEXC chart. Alright, we found it. Oh, this thing's going to 0. Yeah, why you want to look at this coin? It's going to 0. What the hell was it called? SUR Whoppin. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's nothing to say on this coin. There's no bottom. It's going to zero. 4-hour chart, tried to put in a bottom, but it's dying. It broke the low again. So there's really nothing I can do with it. The candle's dying. It's just dead. This coin came out and it's being called back to the shadow realm. I can't do anything with it. If I was to try to draw on it. So if that is the bottom at 309, but you did just make a, it looks like a lower low. Let's see. Oh, I guess it didn't yet. All right, so if it stays above 9, maybe it's the bottom and maybe it'll go up, but it looks horrible. This thing has to move up just to be bullish macro-wise. 100% over 001. And then the only other thing I can do with it short term, if it can get back up over 0011. And then 12. And so until it gets over 2012, a 35% move, it's still bearish. We got, damn, what did I miss? We got Slava for 2. I'm from Waco, yeah. Where's ZBCN going this bull run? What's up, T13? Yeah, Bitcoin's already dropping. They got out of GameStop and they bought Bitcoin, and Bitcoin didn't like that too much. Driving 100 miles per hour on Texas highway sucks. I will skip that part. Yeah, when I go back and forth to the kids, I catch the cars going, and we go about 90, 95 and just hit it. And you get to know where the police, the where I'm at, you know where they hide out at. So you know when to slow down most of the time, unless they get you. Yeah, like I said, spell tokens on the bottom. I got to get caught up here. Damn, what did I miss? Where did it go? Oh, XYO. Yeah, me personally, not financial advice, but I mean, you could gamble on this, whatever this coin is here, but like we went over Spell already. Spell's at the bottom. It's the only way Spell can go is up. XYO. What is XYO doing? I don't remember. I mean, XYO is not bad. It's holding up macro, but it's not down here. Like if you shift this whole chart down a little bit, that's what Spell Token is doing. It's down here still. This one has already been all the way up to the 786 and back down. It's holding bullish over the 382. I mean, it's not horrible looking where it is. It's holding over the 382, and it's potentially going to start moving up soon. I mean, it just depends. Depends on where you want to draw, or if you believe in the patterns. If you draw it this way, this is, I think we went over this last night. We're trying to be bullish on it, but usually when you have a flat bottom like this and you're making lower highs, that's usually a bearish continuation down. So it could drop from here. I don't have a crystal ball to tell you what it's going to do. So all we can really do is look at the levels and sometimes the patterns. So pretty much got stuck at the 382 high, low to the high, down below the 0.5. So if you can get over 1.2, then maybe you have a chance. But if it starts dropping more, then it's simply coming down here. 12-13% drop. Unless you want to be bullish, like I said, and say this is some sort of a wedge. Like I said, I don't know. But just looking at the chart compared to this one, which one would I buy? Spell, of course. Spell token to the moon. That is not financial advice. And they have, you know, similar returns. I don't know what XYO is, but there's too many coins now, so not all of these coins are going to make new highs. If this one goes to a new high, potential almost 18x to 20 cents. White Rock. But yeah, I hope work goes good tomorrow. Tomorrow's my first day. It's gonna suck. White Rock's going completely sideways. It's holding bullish. It's getting coiled up, it looks like. I would keep it simple. Your support is 5.5. If it gets over 6.9, breakout over 8.6. If you get over 8.6 where it keeps getting stuck at, it'll probably start moving real fast. So it held the 3.2. And then I guess if we want to do this. Yeah, it's double 3.82 holding over, so pretty much any way you slice it is bullish, I guess. Not a horrible looking chart. Damn. Yeah, you're over a triple 382. Wherever you draw it at, you're over the 382 bullish. But it's getting coiled up here. It looks like it's just going to spike out of here if you get to move. Just depending on where we want to draw this at. Same thing BLZ's doing and so many other coins on the macro, but this is daily. Depending on, like I said, where you want to draw this at. It's getting squeezed here. So as long as you're over 5.5, potential breakout to the upside. Is OT a good job? What do you mean by that? What's OT? Okay. Geolocation tech. Yeah, you guys are talking about metals again. Yeah, when I get to that point to where I have extra money. What's up, Hash? I see syrup. I will definitely start buying the metals again. Like I said before, I used to have a bunch of silver, but I had to sell it. Syrup, what is this? Syrup Finance. Syrup to the moon. Yeah, do you guys say syrup or syrup? Maple. Oh, this is maple. Maple to the moon. What is this thing doing? Oh, wow. How is this thing quietly going to the moon? Why is syrup going to the moon and no one's talking about it? Oh my God. It looks like the last time we looked at it was down here, below the 0.5, getting stuck. Yeah, this thing broke resistance and it just took off. Wow. Congrats to all the maple syrup holders. Yeah, this thing just did almost a 5.5x. Jesus. Syrup to the moon. Low to the high is at the top. I have no idea. There's a good chance you're going to come back down and back test the high. Doesn't have to, but that's really all we got. So if it doesn't continue running, then you could drop 15 down to 24% and still be bullish here. But yeah, this thing broke the high and looks like it's headed for the new high at the 1272. So where's this thing going? I have no idea. 53 is your next big resistance to watch. Another 27% move up. You're at 41 cents. I don't know where you can buy syrup, but it's probably going to $1. So $1.50 would be another 3.5x on top of what it's already had, which would put it at 10x, 10 to 15x from the bottom, depending on where you bought in. Well, what's up, Joe? What's up, Harlem? QNT still pumping? I don't know. But yeah, how come we've not seen syrup, whatever you want to say, on crypto bubbles? This thing's been going up for weeks. Let me see if it's on there. Maybe we just overlooked it. Oh, it is on there. We just didn't notice it. Quietly been going to the moon. A little quiet, silent rocket. ZVC ends up. Wow. QNT still pumping. Yeah, there's some of these coins that are about to do that. So, I don't know. We're slowly having coins just go. Are we actually in alt season and we don't know it? And the end of alt season is going to be when the dominance drops and Ethereum runs, and that's going to be the blow off top. Because coins are slowly going, one at a time. Yeah, I would just keep it simple on Quant. Quant's still holding up. It still looks good. We got 3 days left on the monthly candle. If this monthly candle closes above this yellow line, then you're good. Then I think it may backtest 100, but if it backtests, that's super bullish. So if this closes over on Quant, and you get a drop down back to 100, I don't think it's ever fallen below 100 again. It may wick below it, but if it comes back down here and drops 15% from here, depending on where this candle closes, then the best time to buy it. The final monthly breakout, back test, and then it's just going to go up from there. May not happen instantly, but that's what I see playing out with QNT. We got 3 days left to see where that monthly candle is going to close. Undead, no stream tomorrow. No, I'll stream tomorrow, whenever I get home. Like I said, if I'm not dead tired. I think tomorrow's going to be okay because it's my first day. It's a lot of orientation stuff, a lot of paperwork and stuff like that. But you just crossed bullish again on the monthly stock RSI. So it looks still to be macro bullish. Still bullish on the weekly. This may be it. I think quant's finally gonna be bullish out of this pattern. Finally. ACH. I just hope these coins, something waits for me. Something's got to wait. Yeah, ACH is at a prime opportunity to buy in right now. It may wick down below again, but I think it's going to hold again. It's back down at the trend line. So once you get back over 2.5 or 2.6, you're bullish again, but it looks very good here. Yeah, I think my favorite plays right now to actually buy in on would be Elon, ACH, and Spell Token at the moment. If they don't obviously break down. But I don't see that happening. They're primed and ready for me. You know, and they could be waiting something like ACH, especially Elon, but ACH, you know, could be waiting for the very end when ETH finally runs. When ETH goes to the moon, ACH is just going to spike out of here. So you may have to wait, but man. But Ethereum's already flipping, holding up. Ethereum had a weekly close. Already got some weekly candles holding over the 618 for the last, 2 weeks now. This looks bullish here. And then when Ethereum gets over 2,800 again, very bullish. What's up, Dave? ACH is busting my balls. What's up, Maddie? Yeah, we've been saying that on Q&T forever. Once a monthly candle finally gets over and holds. You got 43 quant. Wow. Damn, Bryant, you're a beast. My God. I just need like 2 or 3 quant. Hell, I'd be happy with 1 quant. If I had 1 quant, I'd be happy. Especially if it hits 5 grand. Wow, so if it hits 5 grand, you got $215,000. That's what I'm talking about. Hell, you'll make it even if it hits 2 grand. LCX is pumping. Did we ever look at LCX? LCX to the moon. What is she doing? Oh, she's up 20%. Yeah, the macro support held. The trend held. Our box held. Bottom is in, back over 14 at the 0.5. Yeah, LCX doesn't look bad. That's what we've been saying on LCX, PNG, Arc Block, and whatever else we were looking at. Bottom is in on the macro. Best time to buy, time to go up. Because I don't see these coins breaking down, breaking the trend and just breaking down for the summertime. I think it's going to be either sideways or a slow grind up. But we're already seeing it. So as long as you're over 14.8, bottom is in. Once you get over the 382 at about 18, you're bullish. Breakout over about 24. But yeah, she's moving a little bit. I mean, Bitcoin doesn't look horrible. It looks like we're right in here. After the pullback, we started to pump up. Did we make a higher high there in that candle? So we're like right in here on Bitcoin. We're about to have another large green candle spawn in my opinion. Yeah, I know people are calling for a correction, but the correction is only going to be down to 103, in my opinion. Maybe a little lower, but it looks like we're about to run up here to 127K for our next area to get stuck. How can you not see that? That looks very good. You almost sold your quant last week? Oh man, don't do that. Harlem's got 20 quant, nice. Yeah, you guys are loaded up and ready. I can't wait to get there. Your daughter's gonna be born in August. Oh, congratulations, my man. I'm glad I'm way past that. Way past kids being born. Got 2 graduated already, 2 more to go. You got LCX in your portfolio, not bad. You miss being able to afford Florida. You guys are gonna make it. You'll get there. Yeah, I can't remember. What are you holding? Oh, Arc Block. We wish BTC would fight 114K. It may not do, but I think 127K is coming up very soon. I don't know when. I would imagine it's going to happen one day while I'm at work for 12 hours, and it's just going to start right when I get to work, and it's just going to bust out of here. And by the time I get off, it's already cooling off. Man. But that's what I see. I see 127K up next. I mean, it's been respecting the levels and holding up, so I don't see why it wouldn't. ABT to the moon. Arc Block's going to go up eventually. And like I keep telling you guys, I mean, it's still holding up. I think we deleted our box last time. But it came down and tagged this area at the 618. Large wick, very bullish. It's just simply still in the downtrend, getting stuck here. It's getting squeezed, really. Doesn't look horrible. These weekly candles right at that 786 at 90. Monthly candle's getting stuck, but the weekly's holding, so we'll see what happens. If you could just break the downtrend, you'd be in good shape. So right now, low to the high, as long as you're over 85, you're still bullish, even if it dips down. An Arc Block for a potential breakout here if we go from the high to the low. But I don't know if our target's too high, but we say anywhere from, if it holds up, 20 to 40 bucks. No, yeah, 20 to 30 bucks. Yeah, you're getting squeezed 78632, so back over $1, you're bullish again. And it looks like once you get over that level again, you may be breaking out. Confirmed breakout over the 180, but you'll know by then if it's breaking the downtrend. Which a lot of coins have been doing, breaking the downtrends and doing that grind up a little bit. So it's coming at some point. I just don't know when. You do have the monthly that just crossed bullish. Just keep that in mind. The last time Arc Block crossed bullish on the monthly, she ran to the moon. And we just crossed bullish again on the monthly stock RSI. So that could tell us we're about to start going. And then another large move on ARC block. We have the 1618 at 18. It's your 20x from here. And then if it spikes up to 30 bucks, it's about a 33x, 34x from here. No, I'm not on the Highway 287 anymore. I moved back down south, remember? No, I'm not up north anymore. Some coins I imagine are going to go up. It's going to depend on Ethereum. I think if Bitcoin hits its 127K, it's going to suck Ethereum up with it. And then we'll start running. Need 114K to lose Bitcoin dominance. Well, you may get it. May very well get it. Man, I just hope we hang around and don't go for another couple of weeks until I get paid. I guess I'll find out payday tomorrow, what day it's going to be on. I'll just stare at it and be like, don't go. 135 to 140K BTC this summer, in my opinion. I can see it if we soon go to 127K and have a little pullback. Flog. You got so much ARC block. It wouldn't take much of a move for life-changing money. That's nice, my man. Just hold. It's gonna go up. Not financial advice, but it's gonna go. So flip coins, ZBCN go. Well, some people think $1 since it's such a low market cap. I mean, it could. We could look back on it, and ZBCN is one of the big winners. Damn, just look at that monthly candle. Oh my god. This thing just woke up over the 382 and just went. Oh man. And it's still bullish. But how high can it go? I like anywhere from 3 to 4 to 5 pennies. But some people think that's very conservative. I mean, it's already moved up so much. If it keeps going, that's not a much of a move from here. So 5 cents from here is going to be a 10x. So low market cap, ZBCN to the moon. $0.10 is going to get you a 20x from here. But you also got to take into account where I wanted to buy it at. The people that bought in or bought in here that have been watching. If they're still holding and they're going to hold to 10 cents, that's a 100x. Could you imagine? Oh my god. I missed it. Damn it. That's why I really don't want to miss these other coins that are going to take off, but top of the fib is 60 cents. So from here, another 120x. If you believe it's going 60 cents to $1, that's a large move. Zebek $2. Let's go. Yeah, because if this thing goes to $1, what is that? I think we went over this last night. Just if you think $1 is possible or conservative, that is a, what is that, a 200x from here. from the bottom in the consolidation where we've been watching it, where I would have bought in, but I didn't. Yeah, that's your 1000x play. So if you bought in accumulation and you're gonna hold to $1, then you're getting 1000x. Jesus, oh my! If it goes to $1, I'm gonna cry, because I'll just remember the time when it was on the bottom, and I could have put my little 90 bucks in and just let it ride. Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, it's not life-changing money, but 90 grand. If I had 90 grand off of a $90 investment, I can't get any better than that. Yeah, I mean, if it gets listed on Binance and Coinbase, then guys, don't forget me when you're super rich. Z-Beck to the moon. Do you think Doge on Mars will go holding 5 billion since last cycle? I don't remember how many I had, but I had 10 grand in Elon at one point, but not anymore because the life sucks. But yeah, I think Elon's going to be a good play. That's why I like Elon, spell ACH. Just because they've been consolidating forever, I think they're going to run. And Elon's on the bottom, especially if you zoom out to the monthly chart. Our box held, you're holding the macro uptrend. I mean, you made a lower low, but ultimately the candle bodies are holding exactly where they need to. Pile into Elon right now and just... This is what Z-Beck is doing right now. A monthly God candle spawned in and it's just going. I know, just for the fact that Elon has a lot of liquidity, people are going to want something to put their money into. When they're making money on all these coins, and if they see Elon here, that's going to probably run last with Dogecoin and Shiba, then, you know, people are going to start piling into this coin, and it's just going to start going. 1 or 2 giant monthly candles are going to spawn in, and if it hits a new high, that's a 44x from here. I would say conservative, very conservative. It's probably going to hit this level here. So at least you'll get a, what is that? Almost a 9x from where it is now. And it depends on how much money. If I had 10 grand back in here and I got a 9x, I'd probably end up getting out or taking my profit and letting my initial investment ride to the top. Yeah, I already read that. I'll tell you right now, if ZBZN hits above 50, I'm going to break this channel off fat. I appreciate the thought, my man. Yeah, if it goes to 50 cents to $1, then you guys are going to be rich. It's going to be ridiculous. Market cap at $1 is totally possible. I hope it goes to $1 for you guys. Damn, Bryant's a whale over here. He's got 1.8 million Z-Back. Yeah, if it goes to $1, you got $1.8 million, my man. Jeez. What is a 10x on Turbo from today? That's my plan, is to get back to work along with the channel here. Get back into the market. Hopefully make enough money to get all my bills paid off, all my debt paid off, my truck paid off, and then hopefully have enough left over to buy a house or rent a house, whatever. Someone once told me it's better to rent a house here in Texas. I would love to have enough money to buy a house in Florida and rent something here. That would be nice. What's a 10x on Turbo? Turbo to the moon. Oh, I better, let me check. Keep telling myself I'm going to keep checking Cash App during the streams. Because yesterday I got a Cash App from Marcia, and I didn't even know till today. Okay. What are we looking at? Turbo. What's a 10x on Turbo? Turbo's still stuck, so until Turbo gets over this 6th level, pretty much, she's going completely sideways. But it's holding up very well. It looks like it's going to start moving up soon. Over 6, over 7 to the moon. Well, a 6.5x is going to take you up to 3 pennies. The 1618, I think, is very possible. The next stop up after the 1618 is the 2 level. So that would take you up to 14 cents, and I think people think that's conservative, but if you get a 14 to 15 cent turbo, that's good. I don't know if it's going to go that high. But a 10x on turbo is going to take you up past the 1618 for a spike up, pretty much 5 cents. So 3 to 5 cents could be a real good target on turbo if you're still holding. You got to realize all the people that bought the bottom, which I think someone on Vision Stream bought the bottom and already got a 100x out of it. What is that, a 700? Yeah, if you bought down here, that's a 600x to 5 pennies. Not saying it's going to do that, but she's holding up well. Yeah, if you would have only bought turbo early, because she pumped up and she never really fell. She back tested the level she needed to. It is over. Time to go up. Yeah, perfect back test. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Get the roof fixed, get windows put on, sell, and buy a house away from everybody. So many things we want to do. Hopefully you guys make it. Use your house to buy crypto. Now buy. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do yet, because I mean, that's in the future. I don't even have any money right now. I'm completely broke, and I'm just barely starting a job. You'll gain 100K in a few years from equity. Absolutely no, not rent. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It depends on how much money I make in this market. If any. I'm hoping I do. Just I got so many things going on in my life right now. It's kind of difficult to have extra money, especially with kids living in different places now. Oh man. You have 3K on turbo at 004. Not bad. And you're still holding? Did you take profit, or are you just still holding? So at one point you got a 30x out of it. Jeez. But yeah, turbo's going to run again. I just don't know how high. Maybe 3 to 5 cents. Maybe she has another 5 to 10x in her. And if you're lucky, you know, that 14 to 15 cent area. Now, if it's going to do like the influencers say and go to 20 billion plus market cap, then that's going to take turbo all the way up here, up to about 40 to 50 cents, and do another 80x from where it is. So anything's possible. We're in the land of crypto, trying to get out of the shadow realm. Don't rent, that's a poor man's game. What's up, Crypto Homes? Welcome back. You'll move to 55 plus then. Nah, if I buy a house, it's going to be a decent house. I'm not going to buy a piece of crap. You already saw a house I want. Can't even see it from trees. That's nice. Live your dream. Hopefully you make enough money to live your dream, Kura. Slava has turbo too. Come move to Georgia. You'll get me a job at the post office. Yeah, I can't move. All my kids are here. Can't do it. Yeah, Roger's still here. He was trying to get me to come down to Mexico. But it is what it is. I'm just tired of being broke and poor. I know it's going to get better, but it sucks in the meantime. The Shadow Realm sucks. The Shadow Realm has been brutal to me for the last year. The last year has been the worst year of my life, to be honest. Like the worst ever. It's been a struggle. And it's still a struggle. But we all go through things. We all make decisions. We all make choices. Just gotta learn and move on. Yeah, Moonwell is still holding up very well. Higher highs and higher lows on the macro monthly chart. You're trying to get over a resistance at the 0.5 at 3. And if you can do that, a new high would possibly take you up here to the 786 area at about 12 to 13 cents. So the next move up, if it's not going to the moon, is going to buy, let's see, let's move it down. Yeah, about a 4.5x from here. So possible new high around 14 to 15 cents or so. And then of course we know Moonwell to the moon, off of the bottom, off of the trend, is the 1272. I think is very possible. I think Moonwell is going to be a very good play, so you're looking at a good 40x to $1.30. Moonwell to the moon. Yeah, Moonwell's another one I'd probably buy. Yeah, you're getting stuck right at the 382. So if it can get over this 3.2 level, it'll be bullish again. Start pushing up. But Moonwell does not look bad. Just like Velo. Moonwell, Velo, those are other two coins that I would buy. I think Velo's only on uphold though. Is she holding or is she breaking down? Nah, you still got 3 days left on that candle. But it's ultimately still holding. I don't know where Velo's gonna go, but if Velo runs hard, maybe if they list this one on Coinbase and Binance. Yeah, I can see a 786 retracement up to about 45 to 50 cents. That's already a 36x. Jesus. And if it goes to a slightly lower high, maybe it only hits $2. It's still 160x from here. Jeez. If Velo's going to be a beast. Navasota, Texas, next to Chuck Norris. Is that where you live, my man? Yeah, I got a good story about Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris was actually lived in the same neighborhood as my dad growing up in Oklahoma for a while. Oh, that's nice. You bought a lot for $5K and it's now worth $20K. It's not bad. That's what I want to do. I want to buy something in Florida. Could you look at LCX? What's up, Spa? LCS is exploding. It's moving up, but it's not exploding. What are they delisting, my man? Yeah, we looked at LCX. She's moving up, but it's not exploding yet. LCX to the moon. yeah, it's still sitting here. It's still held our trend. It's holding our box. It's not looking bad at the moment, but it's not exploding. It's still getting stuck. But yeah, we looked at it already. These coins move an inch, and you guys are excited. Can't imagine how you guys are going to be when these things are actually spawning in God candles. Out of nowhere. So you're over the 236 at 14 and a half. Pretty much 18. Once you get over 18, then you can be excited and bullish on it to push higher. And then especially once it gets over 20. But yeah, it had a nice little move, but still in the same spot. Oh, you're in SoCal. Moonbeam. Render, Mobile, Sin, and Ribbon Finance. Why did you delisting Render? Render's a good coin. So Render's not going to the moon then? I wonder if Patrick's in the chat still that used to come here. He used to have his profile picture was Render. What'd you say, Moonbeam? Oh yeah, Glimmer. Glimmer to the moon, Moonbeam to the moon. What is it doing? Oh, this thing's bearish. It's probably the bottom end, but there's no telling. You're making lower lows and lower highs. I would never buy this coin. It's just been going down. There's no consolidation. It is trying to move up right now, but clearly it's getting stuck. So where's she getting stuck? High to the low, 236. No, holding the 236. Didn't really get stuck at anything. So if you can stay over 8.7 and then up to pretty much 11.5, 12, and get over 12 pennies, then you can be bullish on it to try to push up to the macro 236 and put the macro bottom in over 22. But yeah, I don't like Moonbeam. I don't know what it is, but clearly bullish over the macro 382 at 54, 55. That's when you'll know this thing's running. Damn, we only got 15, 16 people in here. Did you guys answer the poll? Bitcoin's not moving. Let me check my phone. Nothing happening on the phone. Damn. All right. What's up, Hellas? Can we look at Arkham? Arkham Intelligence. Arkham. Did I spell that right or no? No, I did not. Arkham to the moon. Let's see what Arkham's doing. Alright, let me put it on the Arkham chart. Yep, still bearish. Still bearish on the monthly, but the weekly's trying to hold. Damn, it's already 6:45. Render is moving from Solana to Ethereum. Moving to Solana from Ethereum. That's why Coinbase is delisting it. Oh. Is that a good thing? I don't know. All right, I'm gonna leave it here on Arkham for a minute. I'll be back in just a moment. Be right back. All right, we're back. We are back. Time flies when you're not making money. Yeah, I just looked at my Coinbase. Had to update it. Apparently they got 24-hour futures trading now. GameStop announces 512 million Bitcoin buy, and Maple Finance inks 2 billion Bitcoin financing deal. Damn. ZBCN is pumping. Yeah, we only got 12 people left in here. Where'd you get a crown from? What is that? ZBCN just needs to go to 005 and then down again. Yeah, what are we looking at? Oh yeah, we were looking at Arkham. So it does appear the bottom is probably in on Arkham. It broke the downtrend. It pumped up a little bit. Weekly candles are trying to hold this 6.7 level, 67 cent. So, like I said, the monthly's still getting stuck. So, macro-wise, you gotta get over 67 and then up to 95, and then you can be bullish on Arkham again. And then short-term on Arkham, if you want to call it that. Yeah, you're over the 236. So short-term, you're getting stuck at the 81, 382, 82. So if you can get over 82 and then try to push through the macro. But it looks like these coins that broke the downtrend, this is what we're waiting on Arc Block to do. Break the downtrend and slowly start to grind up. Other than that, Arkham to the moon. If it's going to go to the moon. A new high on Arkham would take you up to this 757, 760 level. And that's a 10x. Maybe you hit $8 for a 12x. Gen Z are sensitive to words. We got Mickey for 5. I appreciate that. Sato. Let me pull Sato up. Yeah, we looked at Sato last night. Were you the one that asked for it? Oh no, come on. Oh, I thought we were going down. Sato to the moon. I appreciate the 5. Sato, she's gone down a little bit. She's trying to hold the bottom in. So if it can hold where it is over 5050, hold the bottom. It came up to the 0.5 and got stuck. And you're holding over the 618 at the moment. I think we said this one broke the downtrend last night. Yeah, it looks like the downtrend was broken and it's just simply, it keeps back testing it every time. So as long as you're over that 50 level, you have to get over 6.5 to be bullish again. And then Sato to the moon. What is Sato to the moon? Let's see here. We got 5 zeros. Yeah, we went over this last night. If you can eat 2 zeros, that would take you up here to 3015. And that'd be pretty much a 30x from where you are. If you're looking to get out at a new high, not a bad move. A 5.5x up to 402. And then if you're going to be moon bullish on it, Sato to eat 3 zeros. Probably not going to happen. Because if it eats 2 zeros, 2 zeros 1, that's a 280x from where it is. But it's not a bad spot. It looks like it broke the downtrend. It's simply back testing it. Ooh. Coinbase is so glitchy today. Yeah, that's because they got a new update. I had to update it to look at it. Had something on there about getting scammed too. Yeah, where are these crowns coming from? I've never seen that before. Why are you guys getting crowns? You're so bored holding Mudang. I don't think you're going to be bored for long. Mudang, I think, is about to take off out of here. Like I said, if I had the extra cash or Tether right now, I would definitely put in a Mudang long right now. I'd probably do like a 5x long on Mudang with $100. But it's not gonna wait for me. It looks too bullish. Just got a SEX listing. Staking entities, great team in chat. Don't FUD it. Sato to the moon. Like I said, it's in a good spot. It doesn't look bad. ZBCN still moving. She's up 29% now. Yeah, it's stuck at resistance right now, but if it gets through this 5.2 level, it's going to spike up another 30%. Can't believe ZBEC's going to the moon. Wow. Did you guys take profit on ZBEC already? Might be retired before ABT retires me. ArcBlock's gonna go up at some point. You're down $100 on Mudang. Oh, okay, I mean, they're good. Now I know what they are. New, something new they added, I guess, yeah. Dude, you can buy ZBCN. You gotta get Blowfin. Like I told you guys before, not financial advice, but go find a channel or someone doing a tutorial on Blowfin. They'll usually have some sort of a link, or you can just go to it yourself. But sometimes they'll have a link to, like, if you deposit $100 or $500 or something, you'll get $25 or something like that, or whatever kind of promotion they got going on at that moment. But you can long ZBEC on Blowfin. It just put you offline or something saying connection error. Are we still live? Yeah, if my internet goes out, we're screwed. Because that's going to screw up the whole OBS stream, and then I won't even be able to end the stream. The stream will just go on forever. And then what I'll have to do is I'll have to just go delete the whole stream from the channel, which sucks. So I hope the internet doesn't go out. Don't scare me like that. Yeah, we're still here. It must be on your end. $9 million ZBEC here, not selling. We got 9 million. Wow, silver's gonna make it. If it goes to $1, you got $9 million. Yeah, it's 67 votes. Damn, we've been on for 3 hours. Or no, not even 2 hours yet. It's a tie. ADA and XRP are tied at 40%. Yeah, I can't use MEXC. I got banned from MEXC a while back. I used to use it. That's where I used to trade. But then I discovered Blowfin. Until Blowfin, once KYC and all that stuff, they're perfect. I sure as hell am not gonna, if I make money on Blowfin. I'm sure it's out taking it out as soon as possible. It's not going to sit in their wallet on there. I know that. Audio video is good. All right. We got 27 people back in here. It's 7 o'clock. Just trying to stream a little bit longer today because I don't know how the weekend's going to go with work. Plus, I'm trying to get as much revenue as I can. Oh, okay, I see. That's kind of cool. It says community leaderboard for the crowns. You guys are getting experience points every time you chat. Kira's got 75 experience points. DZ's got 75. Slava has 75. Silver has 25. I don't know who Michael is. Who's Michael? Who's that? Maddie's got 25. I guess if you just chat, you get 25 experience points. Occurs in the lead. It's like a video game. You guys are getting experience points. Oh, man. GME. Yeah, GameStop on Ethereum. Oh, on Ethereum? Is that the one with the cat? I thought GME was on Sol. Let's see. Oh, that was Mickey. Okay. ACS. We got Salah. Says please. Please what? He just says please. Please. GME. Yeah. I guess it's this one. We'll just look at it. It's got 2.4 million liquidity. That's not bad. So if this is it, GME, we're going to have to zoom out. Volume out of the way, put it on log. Yeah, this one doesn't look horrible at all. It's just been going up. So let's see what it's doing. We'll just see this one first. High to the low. High to the low. It came all the way up to the 1618. Got stuck. Fell all the way back down. Not the high, but pretty much the support, the candles. Where it hit here, so it held the support. So not bad. It's back over the top. So if it's going to go for a new high from this point, not a bad run. If it breaks through 303, then an 8.5x up to 3078 is going to be the next big stop on this thing. It's a decent run. How high is it going to go? I have no idea. If it eats 2 zeros from today, is a 20x. And then short term, why are you getting stuck? Pretty much stuck right at the 382. It's right over it at the moment, so if it can stay over 409, you're bullish. Breakout over her 3016. Damn, I can't see the chat. I just scrolled through. What the hell? We got silver for 589. I appreciate that. Let's go, Undead. Keep up the amazing work, my friend. I appreciate that. I appreciate the support, my man. Which meme coins are going to pump next? I have no idea. Moodang's a meme coin. I think it's about to blast out of here. I appreciate that, Silver. Please check LYX. What is that, Luxo? LYX to the moon. Ah, come on. Is this the right LYX chart is the question. What the hell? I guess it was the other chart. LYX, crypto.com. Yeah, because I think they did something. I don't remember what. At first glance, it's not a bad setup. So high to the low, macro, it has to get over 145, and then 216 to be bullish. Breakout clearly where it got stuck last time, back in December of 2024, over $4, $4.12. And then shorter term, from the high to the low. Right now, it needs to get back over about 115. And then, of course, the 382 is at the 236 to be bullish. And then even shorter term, it's all chopped up here. Hopefully this is the right chart. But potentially setting up for a double bottom of the higher low. Yeah, you tagged the 786 here. You're coming back down again though, damn. So you need to get back over 95, 86 is your support to hold. You can't go any lower than 86.5 or you're gonna break the higher low scenario and then it's gonna be super bearish. Even though it is macro bearish, one thing you can hope for is this is their double bottom and it's going to hold, higher low, that's going to hold, and you're going to go back up. But you have to get over those short-term levels we looked at. But I would never touch that coin. What's up, Roger Smith? Have we spoke about Swift coin? Yeah, we looked at Swift coin. It's not moving. You just got here. Swift coin is going to be a good play, but it's not moving. It's getting stuck. Pretty much, there's a 382 here. It's getting stuck at. So 15 up to 16.5. Once you get over 16.5, especially with a weekly candle close, once you get a weekly candle to close over 16.5, then you can be bullish on it. I would have to say. But it's going sideways. It's not doing anything at the moment. It's not bad. It's just consolidating. But then if we zoom out, bottom is in, I think, after consolidation. Pumped up higher highs and higher lows. It looks like it's ready to go at some point. These are monthly candles, so it could take a while. But regardless, just looking at the overall chart, monthly stock RSI is not bullish yet. Weekly is trying to be bullish. But Swift coin, I think, is going to be a good play. It's got a lot of targets to take into consideration. 10 cents, very possible. Once you break over 4, it's going to be, what is that, 7.5, almost at 8x, and then 20 cents. 14x, and then 50 cents for about a 34x, and then if it shoots up here to $1 like a lot of people think, that's a 90x from now up to about $1.25. So 10, 20, 50, and $1 are all good spots to take profit. Is it going to hit $1? I have no idea. I hope it does for you guys, but there's no telling. But it's doing nothing at the moment. Jerry the Turtle ripped hard. Yeah, for a moment, and then it's coming back down already. Yeah, it moved up quite a bit from the last time we looked at it, but we looked at it last night. And it can't hold the 1618. It's coming back down. But yeah, it had a decent little run, but it looks like it may be over. Yeah, the 1414 and the 236 are in the same spot. So if you can stay over this 3015, you're still bullish. And if it pushes back up and gets back over 22, next stop up is 46 and another 160% move from where you are. It's already starting to form a wick after tagging that 236, so maybe it'll start moving up again. I know it's not a popular coin, but that can rocket out of here. Lots of advertising, UFC and WWF. You said WWF. WWF. That's old school. What's up, Muffin Man? How you doing? Yeah, I think VeChain's going to be a good play. VeChain, I don't know what chart we're looking at. Oh, I think it was the Binance chart. Yeah, VeChain's a good one. It's been holding up very well, going completely sideways. It's on Coinbase. It is on my list. So there's a lot of opportunity for me to get in on these coins. It's just I got to get in before it's too late. But yeah, higher highs and higher lows. Very bullish looking chart. Once it gets back over 27 here, which it's trying to, and then over our red box, pretty much over 4, then you can be bullish again. And then I don't know where VeChain's going to, but possible new high, 786 area. Was that 8? So maybe 10 cents for the next run up. 3.5, almost a 4x. But where is it running to? I think we said 30 cents is a good target on VeChain. So VeChain's maybe a good 10x play, 11x play. Once it finally runs. VET and OP are trending volume as well under $1 coins. It's safe to, yeah. Yeah, that's what I like about my Coinbase list. A lot of these older coins, they're safe bets. I mean, even if you're looking for a 2 or 3 or 4 or 5x out of them, they're pretty safe for those moves. So if you can catch them, VeChain before it runs, if I can catch VeChain before it runs and just get a 3x out of it, I'm happy. It's probably going to go higher than that, so maybe I'll wait for a 5.5x on VET. Yeah, I'd probably wait till the 15 cent VET, get out, and then go to another coin on my list that's still down here, still consolidating, or still going sideways, and still at the bottom, or wherever it's going to be. Get in it for another 2 or 3x. That's how I'm playing it out in my head. I know it's not going to work perfect, but I think I got a good plan if I could just get back into the market. 30 to 50 cents conservative. Yeah, I think 30 cents is a good target. And then when I actually make enough money, when I'm happy with my profits and I got enough to do what I got to do in life, and if there's still a coin like VeChain, if VeChain runs last or something, you know, I'll definitely throw a good chunk in here and let it ride to like, you know, I'm going to let a couple coins try to ride to where I think they're going to go. So hopefully like VeChain, ACH, Spell, something, I'll put a good decent amount in for a good whatever it's going to do. That would be so good if I could do that. Buy VeChain, get a 10x, roll it over into ACH, get a 20x. I can dream. I know people say money's not, money doesn't solve all your problems. Of course it doesn't, but money would solve a lot of my problems right now. No doubt about it. Oh yeah, even Jasmine. Jasmine's another one. Roll over the blue chips. Yeah, I got my game plan set. It's just the fact of getting in, getting it going, getting the money in to get it going. Like I said, if I would have just put that $90 on ZBCN instead of Beam, I would be hopefully up, to $1,500 or so. And then I would take that, put it in something I think's about to run, and then I got to just play it smart. Oh, come on. Yeah, Jasmine's still not moving. It's still stuck. Oh, man. I don't know. Is Moodang about to run for a higher high here soon? It looks extremely good here. If we could just get that stock RSI to cross back bullish and move back up, which it looks like it wants to. Yeah, we looked at LYX, my man. Can we look at Carrot? Yeah, someone asked for Carrot earlier. What's up, Lord Zero Cool? Yeah, Spell's gonna run good. Spell's at the bottom. Yeah. If I would have bought Z-Back, then Beam would have ran. But I bought Beam and Z-Back ran. I was going to put money into Z-Back, but I chose Beam. It was the wrong choice. I did not choose wisely. Alright, let's look at Carrot really quick. Yeah, we're not going to be on here much longer because I do have to get a good night's rest, I guess, for work. But I'm good right now. I'm probably not going to be able to sleep, so... Carrot is still bearish. Carrot to 0. She's down. It's just going down and down, down, down. It's down below the 786 and it's getting stuck already. So if it cannot get back over 6.1, it could make a new low easily. It's trying to set up for that double bottom with a higher low, so maybe it'll rip out of here, but there's nothing telling me it wants to. It's just stuck. Momentum is shifted down. It doesn't look good at all. Carrot has to get back over 6.1 and then over 7.6 to be bullish again, and maybe you push up to about 11.5, 12. But it just does not look good here. That's not what I did. If it gets back over 6.1, then it may pull a Mavia and go up from here. But it's running the risk right now of a new low. And then if it rips out of here, you're going to have a smartass coming on the last video or whatever and say, haha, you were wrong. But yeah, I mean, if that is some sort of a bottom, a 618 retracement is a 6.5x, 10x up to the 786 at 65. If you think this thing's going to the moon, which I don't know. I don't know what Carrot's going to do. Almost a 50x up to $3. I don't think that's going to happen. Like I said, there's nothing good on the chart here at all. But yeah, Spell's at the bottom. Spell's going to be a runner. I've been saying all day, my man, spell ACH, Elon, and then maybe VeChain's going to be on my list. There's so many coins that could be on my list, but man. I just got to get back in. Once I get in, there's so many coins, especially the blue chip coins. We'll make it. Yeah, why you're saying ban everyone? Ban them all. Just be done with it. Yeah, what are we gonna do when it's all over? You guys have been here for all the bearish last 4 or 5 months. Pretty much all you guys in here now. What are we gonna do when we make money and it's all over with? We're gonna celebrate, or we're just gonna go off right off into the sunset in our separate ways and be done with this thing. Delete the channel and just ban everyone. What's up, Matthew, my man? We got Matthew for 5. Zeus on Solana, please. Same one last time. Zeus on Solana. Yeah, I was hoping I could do this every day. Why did that pop up? There's a live on Sol. It's a coin. Stream until 1 million market cap. Is there someone streaming this coin until it hits 1 million market cap? Yeah, go check out live on Solana. I don't know what this is. I'm not going to look at it right now. Matthew. It's got a dude sitting there and it looks like he's streaming. Maybe go check out their website. I don't know. Alright, I'm trying to find Zeus. Oh, she's pumping. She's pumping. She doesn't look bad either. Zeus to the moon. Zeus. Yeah, she pumped up a little bit since last time. You're over the 382 now, so you're bullish over 3017. Ah, come on. Getting stuck at the 0.5, but it just made a higher high off of the wick. So as long as you're over 3017, 3046 is the price to beat. And if it can continue running, once it gets to the 618 and gets over, what is that, 201? It's not a bad move. That's a 3. Damn, that's a 4.5x. It looks like it's about to 4.5x soon. That's not bad. And a new high on Zeus. Wow. Wait, what? Damn, if Zeus can just come up to the 786, it's an 18x, which looks very possible. It's a 100x back to the high. At pretty much 3 cents on Zeus. And then if it goes to a new high, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Wow, from now, that's almost a 1000x play to a new high. How is that even possible? Man, to just throw 50 bucks on this thing right now, it's looking bullish. It doesn't look bad. I'm about to go borrow 50 bucks from someone. And go to the neighbor's house. Hey, can I borrow 50 bucks? I'll pay you back in about a year. Or whenever my coin goes to the moon. Yeah, see something like this. Zeus on Sol. Damn. $50. What is that, 50 grand? Jeez. 50 grand off a little $50 investment. Out of crypto and meme coins. I guess this is a meme coin. I don't want to get in trouble, but gosh. That's assuming you can get out. I just need like 10 little gamble plays along with my other plays, and then I'll be in a much better place mentally. God. But yeah, I appreciate the 5. I hope you make it on Zeus. Hope you bought in. We're gonna be riding our Lambos. Yeah, you don't ever hear that anymore. Win Lambo. What's up, Hood Rich? Oh man, I can't even read that. That's why we hedge our positions. You'll be at a 300x if it just does that. Man, I hope you make it. God, if I could, man, I cannot wait to get my first paycheck. I mean, I got bills to pay, like, big time. But I got to start putting some little $50 gamble plays in. Because if that thing just does a 20x, I'd be happy. Just get me back. But, man, just $50 in there and just let it ride. Ooh. Not saying that's going to happen, because we had that one guy come in here that one time, you guys remember, put all his money in one coin because we said it was going to 400 or 500x, and it didn't happen. It went down a little bit and he lost all his money supposedly. I think he was trolling, but damn. That would be nice. I'm just going to get on here and stream every day, all day, until I hit my quota. Which back in the day when we were bullish, I was making pretty decent super chats and revenue here, but it's been dead for the last 6 months. We're gonna make it, bro. Hang in there. Yeah, we will. But yeah, Zeus to the moon. What are we looking at? Zeus to the moon, carrots going to 0. Yeah, the play may be blue chips and blue chip rollover plays and just gamble plays. Yeah, Ethereum's trying to push up again. Got that weekly close over the 618, over 2,500. She's gunning for, what would we say, 2,800? Yeah, I think we're back if Ethereum gets over the trend and back over 2,800. And we're holding strong in here. It may be time to break out the rockets at that point. Man, we started 2 hours ago, over 2 hours ago. Yeah, what is the poll? XRP's winning by 1%. Who's going to be the big winner, XRP or Cardano? Alright, we still got 20 people in here. Ethereum. Okay, so what is Sol doing? Is Sol doing anything? Oh, Solana. Solana hasn't moved yet. She's holding up very well, but it hasn't moved. It looks like the bottom was put in. Yeah, Sol would be another good play for a little play. Sol to $700, get my little 4x and get out. Sol to the moon. VThor is cheaper, also in connection with VET. VThor. I mean, it depends on, to me, it depends on what the chart looks like. I don't know what chart we're looking at. Yeah, so if this is from VeChain, then it'll probably run with that. I mean, it's got a good chart. It hit the trend again. It's just doing nothing at the moment. It's curled up, higher highs and higher lows. Doesn't look bad. How long has VThor been out? Oh, this is an old coin too, so there's no way this thing's gonna. There's no way. There's no way VThor is hitting a 30x. Not in my opinion. Definitely gonna hit a 5.5x up here. 5.5 to 6x to a penny, definitely. So maybe get 2 pennies on this thing. 2 pennies, 1 to 2 pennies on VThor for 8.5x. But yeah, if VThor holds on, that's another good one. Is it on Coinbase is the question. Ride it up for a 5.5x and get out. Or just ride both of them for a little 5x and get out. Binance, okay, yeah, it's on Coinbase. I'm gonna have to add that one to the list. MXC is pumping. What is that? What is MXC? MXC token, Moonchain? Why do I not remember that? Moonchain. Oh. Yeah, monthly stock RSI just crossed bullish. You put in a lower low. So I guess that was the bottom on it. Damn. So there was no warning. No warning at all. The bottom was put in and she just ran. It's just decided to go. Yeah, I got stuck at the 382 already, so it's still technically bearish, even though it pumped. Is it up 400? Damn, it just did a 5x in a week. Oh my god. Yeah, when we actually feel it bullish, these coins, there's going to be 5x's for everyone. They're just going to hand out 5x's, 10x's. The lucky ones will get to 20, 30, 40x's. Yeah, so if that was the bottom, 10x back up to about 4 pennies. What is this one? Oh, this is an older coin too. Moonchain. So Moonchain's probably not going to run up here. Probably not going to a new high in 150x. Yeah, I mean, it could because it's crypto and it's just whatever's going to happen is going to happen. But 618 retracement is your 4.5x up to a penny and a half. And then 4 pennies for your 10x. Yeah. It'd be nice to just overnight, 1 week, you get 5 or 6x on your investment. Especially if you bought the bottom. I mean, it's nothing if you bought somewhere back here and you've been dying forever, but damn. You get VThor for holding VET on Exodus wallet. Is that true? Damn, I wish I had some. I have Exodus wallet. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, stuck at the 382, so still macro bearish. And then, yeah, clearly there's a macro downtrend in play. If it can get over the 382 at 205, then that's when you possibly have the breakout to the upside. But technically, there's nothing macro bullish on it. Oh, you got a Tangent wallet? Nice. And everyone piling to the, what was it, Moonchain shorts. Moonchain, back to the shadow realm. Gala, yeah, Gala's on my list too. We still got 17 people in here, but we'll probably end it real soon. Gala. So we'll end it here on Gala, I guess. But it's always nice hanging out with you guys. Yeah, see, Gala's down here going sideways. This is why it's on my list. Gala hasn't moved. It put in a lower low, apparently, so let's move that down. But I'm not going to pick at it. I mean, it's going completely sideways since it came all the way down here in 2023. Gala's going to have some sort of a pump. It is an older coin. It's down below the macro 236, so you got to go to over 3 and then up to 6 to be bullish on it. Short term, you're trying to hold the bottom, but you're stuck at the 3-2. So short term, you're still bearish. Could put in a lower low. If you lose 17, you got to get it back over this 2-3 level to be bullish to potentially push up to the larger 236 here. But the fact that it's going sideways is good. Even though that wick made a lower low there, it's clearly holding a channel here. And then Gala, potential for a 5 to 10x, a 618 retracement I think is very possible. So 16.5 cents would put you up here a little over an 8x, about an 8.5x. I think it's possible. So Gala would be good for a good 5 to 8x play. 786 would be a 17x. Is it going to do that? I don't know. I'm not going to hold it to there. I don't know why these market caps are so old. What are we at? 2 pennies. Could it go all the way up here? I mean, your moonshot, I would have to say that would be that. 135x to 273. Yeah, if I ever get some V-Chain, I'll put it on my Exodus wallet and hold it. But yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging in here, coming around. Appreciate the super chats. Appreciate the support. We're gonna make it at one point. But yeah, I'll be back on here to live stream tomorrow. Not sure what time. I don't know how long I work tomorrow because tomorrow's orientation. They said it was all day, so I'm thinking it's 9 to 5. I don't know yet though, but I'll be back on here tomorrow. But yeah, everyone hit the like button on your way back to the Shadow Realm. I appreciate you guys. In the poll, XRP is the winner. The poll is ended. And we will leave it at that. I appreciate you guys, like I said. As always, none of this is financial advice. Thanks for watching. Good luck, everyone. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.